everybody, it's Brian here from Explosive Review, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review on the Irene Adaptive Sling. Now this is made by a company called Spec, which obviously isn't really a very big company. I mean, I haven't really heard of them before I got this, but this is quite a nifty sling. What makes this so cool is its ability to go from 1-point to 2-point sling, rotate onto your back, cinch it down without ever having to detach it from your body. And you might be saying, oh, well, big deal, Magpul, their slings can go from 1 to 2-point, but this beats that out in my opinion by miles. Why? Because at no point during the switch from 1 to 2-point or vice versa is the gun ever detached from your body. It is always attached to you. So say, you know, you're using your gun, you're switching from 1 to 2-point, something surprises you, you will never be able to drop your gun on the ground. It's just impossible. And with Magpul, you do have to detach it, and at one point during that switch, your gun is literally just being suspended by your hand. It's detached from your body more or less. However, this one is not. In terms of its construction, it's really nice, made out of great quality nylon that's not too hard, not too soft. Edges, I don't really find them like razor blades like on some slings. All of these little friction locks are made of plastic, but it seems to be really nice quality plastic. Doesn't feel flimsy or like it's going to crack. Plastic buckle, obviously, because I mean, really, you're not going to make metal buckles. And then these right here are another really cool feature. These, I think they call them mash clips or mash hooks. And the way that these work is they're a closed loop, and when you squeeze them this way, it opens up and lets you slip your sling point in there. And these are nice. And when they're on there, there's literally no way you could accidentally detach it. And these are made out of steel, and again, feel really nice. But the big seller for me was the function of this sling. It's really cool in terms of how it works. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the sling on and I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of its functionality. Alright, so I'm here to show you now the function of the Irene Adaptive Sling. So as you can see, it's hanging here in 1-point mode. Hangs really nicely, you know, easy to get your gun up, drive it out both sides, no problem. So there's kind of 3 main modes. There's this one here in the 1-point, and then there's 2 others in 2-point mode. So I'm going to show you. So to get into 2-point mode, you grab this mash clip right here, pull it out, and hook it onto the front point of your gun. So now your gun is in a 2-point mode like this, and I actually really like this. It sits nice, close, secure to your body. Lets you, you know, if you have a sidearm, get your sidearm up, drive it outwards. Really nice. I mean, of course, it's in front of your body, but it means that it's there at the ready if you need it. The next mode that you can do is on your back. So what you do, you grab it, drive it around to your back, grab this cinch strap right here, and just pull it out. And that's going to tighten it really nice to the back of your body. As you can see, it sits in really secure, doesn't really move around too much. And that's a good way to carry it. You know, maybe you have to go up a ladder. You know, you really just want to use your sidearm as your primary. Then to release it, you grab this hook, or clip, sorry, right here. Pull it, it's going to loosen it back out. And grab that mash hook, and now it's back into single point mode. So as you can see, quite fast, and it works really well. And one of the features that I like most about it in its design is that this is actually, it pulls out, so that when you're in single point mode, it's hanging. This is out of your way, and it actually sits in pretty well flush. But when you need it, you can grab it, and in the act of pulling it out, it actually cinches it into your body. So it sits really nice, and I just think it's a great system. Another feature that I mentioned was this right here. This is your dump clip, so you can lose the sling with just one button. So that is more or less the function of the Irene Adaptive Sling. Alright, so now that you've seen how it works, just some closing remarks. I haven't had a chance yet to actually
play with this. However, I've fooled around with it quite a bit, and overall I really like it. I think that its build quality seems to be really top notch. I think its functionality is really innovative, and in my opinion, compared to other stuff that I've used, it just beats it out in terms of function. I think that the way it works is really smart. Another point with this is that it is cheap. It is only $35 off of the Irene Adaptive Sling, or sorry, Mission Spec website. So that is cheap. That is really cheap for a sling of this quality. I actually got it used for I think about $18 off of eBay. They don't really pop up that often used because it's not something that's super common. You can buy them off of Airsoft GI's website, a whole bunch of other websites. You might be able to find it cheaper, but overall I really like this. You'll see it in my upcoming multicam loadout that I'm working on right now. Once it's done, this is in Coyote Brown, so it should match it quite nicely. But overall, I really can't say enough good things about this sling. And anybody looking for a sling that can go 1 to 2 points, I would say look no further than this. It is awesome and really works great. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, keep an eye out for my other videos. This has been an explosive review.